Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more GTA Newswire. So another week, another Newswire from Rockstar. This week, it looks like they have released the taxi missions. So we'll go ahead, exit our nightclub once I realize where I'm at in here, and then we'll kind of go from there. For some reason, I don't know. It was still a weird splash screens at me when I was loading today, telling me that I'd done 3 jobs on hard mission and unlock the entity MT thing. Or I love doing that. But I think I only did one on hard, so I don't know what's going on. Uh, so it looks like the cab. Nobody wants to talk to you, Lester. The cab company is open, so we're gonna go check that out here in a little bit. It didn't look like there was a new vehicle today. Probably the cab. It does want you to basically it says that if you want to unlock the trade price for the cab, you have to do like 10 missions in a row to get the that going. I see. Let me go over here. Let me actually go read the newswire here. It says leave the meter running and introducing new cab services. If you're willing, look at familiar yourself with the nooks and crannies of the metropolitan Los Santos and the outlying areas. There's no better way of picking up customers and chauffeuring them around the destination with taxi work. While I may not be a lower career stepmatic influencer or the prestige of Vinewood stardom, Anthony is being state's permanent weapons trafficker. Something to be said for those who take the role of Vital City's lifeblood. Visit the cab company depot on the corner of Tangerine Street and Mirror Park Boulevard, East Vinewood to get cracking. Veteran Arena Warner reached sponsorship Tier 25, also special red version of the Texas Cab Fleet Bear. I will not be doing the special red version. That's unfortunate because I haven't done hardly any arena wars, so that will make it difficult for me to do that. Drivers who aren't ready to purchase their own cabs still launch to work by completing 10 taxi works in a row. Star Award unlock the straight price for the new taxi. And I'm too busy. Don't text and drive, kids. Let's see. Players on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X take advantage of new locations. I am not on either one of those. I am. I've only bought. Well, I'd say I only bought Grand Theft Auto 5 twice, but that's not entirely true. I bought it several times for friends and family to be able to come play with me. I've only purchased my account. Only has two parts to it. It has the I bought the original PS3 version, and then I bought the PC version for my account. I don't have the new consoles, so we're still kind of waiting on for the extended and enhanced stuff to come to PC. Oh, that's a fancy looking car in here. So that's the casino car for this week. So we'll go over and spin our bits and see if we get that bad boy. Yeah, we'll see how we do today with this one. Oh, we're shot. Just barely.
Interested in a certain lifestyle? Visit the roof deck and make some new friends in a hot tub.
Only place that I can go win $50,000 and be like, ah. So, but there is your casino car for the day, or for the week, I should say. Well, guess we'll just go back outside and climb in my Lamborghini. So we'll go look at the other we will go look at the other locations here. So, like as always, I like to try to go through here and do this. Now, they do have. It looks like the gun van has the same the rail gun and stuff from last week. It doesn't look like that's changed, which is kind of a letdown. I know GTA and Rockstar themselves have been kind of obviously they're deep into work on GTA 6, hopefully getting ready to make announcements and stuff like that for that thing. They've been distinctly radio silent with that, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? Hopefully we'll get some information out soon about that stuff. But I don't know when it's going to be. These are your cars in here this week. It's like the 811, so that's supposed it's the Porsche hybrid car. Here in Sultanares. Which one is this? Twin turbo 3.5. Yeah, RS Classic. Then we got the Ignis. That's kind of a cool looking one. What's this thing supposed to be? The Sugio. They're probably that 1.2. I do kind of like that skin though. That's kind of cool. And they do Roxy. So those are the cars for in here this week. Let me know if you guys want to see different stuff as I kind of come through. I don't know. A lot of people just kind of go through and read the stuff. I like looking at it in game. I like seeing what it looks like here. I've been thinking about starting doing more customization stuff for GTA. I don't know which cars you guys would like to see, but you know, yeah, it is what it is. We'll probably I don't know if I'll do a lot of taxi missions, just because it looks like, especially with the way the this game is, it they want you to do as fast as they can. The drivers are obviously insane, and they're going to punish you anytime you hit somebody or something like that. So get the Osiris, and then this is it's the suit. Yeah, the Jester, basically the new Supra, the Jester RR. So those are those guys there. So let's go look and see if we can find. It's supposed to be in Mirror Park. There's the Fooligan. Oh, there it is, right there. So let's go look at the new taxi place. How much money do I have? About 3.5 million. That should be enough to afford a taxi. But yeah, so everything that we've seen has basically said that they don't want you to no damage, like and I don't know what it is with Rockstar, like giving us these missions where they want us to go as slow as possible, and the slowest, just crappiest car that we have, and they just want us to just as slow as we possibly can go. Like, you give us all this crazy fast stuff, and then you're just like, no, slow down a little bit. So here's a new taxi place. Evidently there's arm wrestling. Not do arm wrestling. Let's go. Let's go inside the taxi business. Anything fun and exciting? So yeah, you don't even get to go into the taxi business. You just get to start taxi work. So it's not even a buy the business. It's a multiple fares without break will increase the rewards. Taxi work in SS, pressing R when driving your taxi on your own.
I've got someone for you.
So we'll go do a taxi. We'll see if the old dollaroos are worth it. If nothing else, they'll give, like, not that there's many new people that are just joining GTA Online right now, but we have had obviously new people start.
Hey. Cool. Let's go.
So 1.3 miles. The only reason I'd want a taxi is just simply so that you could make it go faster. And it looks like $1,000. Oh, so the fare is $115, and then it's $1,000 tip. I don't know what world this guy lives in. Oh, okay. So and then the tip just counts down over for the longer it takes you. It looks like. Well, oncoming lane, the acting will be all right.
Thank you.
Oh, I lost my little copper thing. So I learned $1,000.
I got a customer for you right now.
So basically, it looks like it's mostly just run around, pick people up from one side, or drop them off as soon as you can. May not be difficult to do, but get in the car.
Hi. Let's go, please.
That's 0.72 miles, so it's a little bit closer. So I guess if you just wanted to be able to drive back and forth, and I'm sure I'm in an invite-only lobby. I spend most of my time in invite-only lobbies, just because I play on PC, and not being in an invite-only lobby is a great way to get trolled and have people decide to hack the game, and me get punished for somebody else hacking the game.
Thanks.
And a lot of that may be just conspiracy theories and stuff. But
It's up on your GPS now.
let's see. Maybe we'll just play for a little bit here. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of taxi work. Just kind of go for a bit until we run out of things to do, I guess. Kind of keep an eye on the time. Yeah, so I'm having fun with the GTA stuff. especially since the online only lobbies allows you to run your businesses and be able to do a lot of the stuff and get away from the trolls and the hackers. Would you get in the car, please?
And off we go.
So I'm having fun with that. I'm looking forward to GTA 6. I am worried about, especially some of the stuff with the way YouTube has been changing some things. We had some, and don't get me wrong. I spent 15 years in the Navy. I spent, I take cussing like a sailor literally. So because for a long time I did that. I'm trying to get better at it, mostly because it's just it's it is a better way to communicate without having to use the cuss word every 15 seconds. But they still come out sometimes, especially when you get excited. And so with the changes that have been coming in through YouTube and stuff, being people being demonetized. Obviously, the channel's really really small here, and I'm not monetized in the slowest or the lowest amount yet. We're slowly, actively working on it, trying to. Really?
This is dispatch. I got a job going right now.
It's something to worry and think about, and it's something that we're looking to make changes to try our best to help that. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not doing this solely for money and stuff like that, but if I can do YouTube and make money at it, then like it doesn't make sense to not do it. It doesn't make sense for me to just go, no, I don't want the money that YouTube's going to give us. If it allows me to spend more time making videos, more time making content, and raising more awareness to the stuff that we want to do, then, and we don't talk about a lot of time on during the YouTube videos, but we do a lot of stuff with Extra Life. The whole point here is to try to raise as much money as we can for the hospital. So if I can get to the point where I can make a living to make more content, and if that's in the card for me, and then be able to help raise money and do work for the hospital and be able to help more kids out by doing that, then I would be dumb not to do that. So I am open to it. I still have a day job. I still go. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go here real soon to go to work today. And okay, well, you don't get that much for ramming somebody with somebody in the car. So the it is what it is, and I don't want to be like, oh, it is what it is. If YouTube tells us that they don't want us to cuss, like, it's all right, fine, whatever. I'll do my best, but it's going to greatly cause problems for games like Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 6. I was actually looking at possibly doing a playthrough again of Cyberpunk, and kind of looking at how much that's changed, how much it's updated, and stuff like that, especially with when the new expansion comes out. But at this point, like, how do you play Cyberpunk? Like, how do you like how do you play Grand Theft Auto? Like, how are you gonna play Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, I don't understand, like, where that's going to be able to play and put in. Like, obviously we're playing Grand Theft Auto 5, but I don't think there's any way I could play the story of this. Like, and obviously I don't think that this, I don't target my channel for kids. I don't pretend to make content for children. And I'm not here to, like, I want older people in here, because It's just not what I'm making content for. But I can't control who watches stuff, and I can't do that stuff. So, with that being said, we can't, control what's going on, and I get YouTube. They have to make money. They have to remain profitable. It's, money makes the world go round, and as much as I'd love to say, take a stance and, how dare they not allow us to cuss on the platform? It is what it is. That they've got to be able to make it's got to make customer sense. And I'm sorry, but like, the amount of stuff that YouTube ingests on a daily basis and just stores, and the amount of data, just raw data that is on those servers. Like you hear astronomical numbers. I don't know the numbers right now, about the amount of videos that are uploaded every day. Like every minute there's hours of videos being uploaded. It's ridiculous. Why can't you guys shut my doors? Well, we've done 5.
I got a pickup not too far from you. Sending you the address now.
So they're not very long, at least, until I try to figure out where I'm going. I kind of wish that it would give us the okay, thanks Google Drive. I kind of wish it would give us the maybe got my taxi stuck. I really got my taxi stuck. Come on. Just Austin powers it. Oh, good. I got more. So I don't know. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, people want to make content, and there's things like I watch I watch a lot of YouTube. Uh, I consume a lot of YouTube. I have my creators I like watching. Being Barry of Bugs and Polecat and Jeff Fabiano and Danger Dave and all that stuff where they're doing GTA, like OCRP and things like that. And I understand that not all those guys are together anymore. But at the same time, like, having to watch the changes of how they're trying to change their server so that they can continue building the content they want to build. And obviously they're worried about it, scared, because and Jeff Fabiano for a long time hasn't been cussing. He's trying to make more family friendly content, and I get that stuff, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a change. So hopefully everything comes to it. We'll kind of keep, like I said, just doing what we're doing. If you guys do have requests for other types of content or other videos or whatnot, please throw those down in the comments. This is obviously going to be a lot longer than normal, because I got off on this tangent about building or running the taxi missions, but I kind of wanted to see kind of and it looks like as you go, the fare stays the same, but the tip starts higher, it looks like. So it looks like because that tip started at like
I got a customer for you right now.
but even then I don't think our compared to some of the other monies and stuff that you can make with this, I don't know if this is other than just being completely bored and maybe having just wanting to just go drive around for a little while and just play Crazy Taxi. Like this, it needs something. Because even at double money, I don't think that this, like, the money to do this, I don't think is worth it. So like I said, as you run up, yeah, you get more and more, and maybe at completely the highest level, maybe it's worth, once you've done 100 missions and you're getting $10,000, for a minute worth of work. But it's not that fast. So I'm not. And then this guy here, like it's a much farther fare, but our fares actually went down.
Oh, shit!
This guy's way up here. And I'll probably this afternoon or something, at some point later today, I'll go ahead. I'll buy the taxi. We'll get customization options out for that, so we'll get a customization video for that. Even though I think you can get the taxi earlier, I try not to do that stuff early. I try to just do it when it releases. Maybe one day I'll be big enough and companies will reach out to me a week in advance and give me access to new stuff, but I am not there yet. Drop you off in a random parking lot. So that's 7.
I've got someone for you.
That's 7. We'll go ahead and knock out the 10 here real quick, I guess. It's not as hard to do it as it would make it sound like. Obviously we're just kind of ripping through these things real quick. Just kind of generally driving around, just I kind of almost wish that the well, this would probably be a curse and because it would be good to have maybe have the people talk and have a conversation or something to allow you to hear some of the extra conversations that NPCs have. These are like in the freaking the back of the car there. That's pretty funny. It would be nice to have them maybe have a conversation as you drove. Some of the random just weird crap that the NPCs say. That being said, though, I'm pretty sure I would be instantly demonetized for most of the stuff. Most of the stuff that would be said as I drove around. So, like you said, both blessing and a curse. It'd be good. It'd be cool because it would make it more fun to have stuff kind of being said, and it would make it feel more alive and like you were actually transporting somebody around instead of just transporting a package. Heck, it would be great if you could use the taxis for some of your other deliveries or something like that. I still think like we have all these vehicles that we've put all this money in and they get used so little. Like we have our entire nightclub business. We have these, 3 massive vehicles in the basement and yet when I go and deliver my
Call just came in. It's up on your GPS now.
the oregano, or we deliver some of the other businesses that we have, it we're using these stock motorcycles and garbage vehicles, and like we have all these millions and millions of dollars worth of cars laying around. We're using the worst possible vehicle we could find. Really, dude? The drivers in this game sometimes. Like, I understand I was in your lane, but I was going back to my lane. Like, and you going into my lane doesn't.
Asshole. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. Get in the car.
Let's go, please.
Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so we're up to $1,800, but that's if we make it without crashing or without, and if basically if you could teleport there. So by the time we're going to get there, we'll be down to probably $1,500-$1,600 for a tip, and that's if I don't hit something. Yeah, because it's even further out. And I'm pretty sure that these are going to get really repetitive, because with most things they usually have a designated pickup and a drop off. So I would guess that the predefined locations are going to get pretty repetitive as you basically keep going to the same place. Because I'm pretty sure what would happen is it figures out where you are when you turn your sign on, right? It says, okay, what's out of the closest couple of spots, which one are we going to activate? And then when it gets there, it rolls a dice to figure out how far away it wants you to travel. And it seems like the further we get into the mission here, the further out it's taking us. So it's kind of pushing us a little bit further out every time. So yeah, so we lost $200 a tip, even though I guess I could have had a supercharged, super taxi. I could get here a little bit faster. But kind of limited on the amount of speed that we can actually get. Yeah, so we're down to $1,600 already.
Thanks.
Didn't she ask me to take her to a hotel? She's like, hotel, please.
I got a job going right now.
Straight to the docks. And now this guy's all the way over there. And see, and that's where you're going to start running into problems, right? Is especially when you get down here to the docks. And it's like, oh, hey, this place is right next to you. It's over here. We're going to have to run up all the way around, get, off, out of the docks and over to the airport. But that should be our 10th position. So I just kind of wanted to kind of do this to see, kind of what the taxi missions were about. It's supposed to be the new feature. Kind of see, even going through the newswire, going to check all the different locations, do everything that we did. We're 34 minutes right now. So we're probably going to be up in the 40-minute point to kind of come in, go do our checkouts, kind of, do my normal stuff where I go start a business or start the cargo business, have Leafy go and find stuff for us. I try to have I check the casino, I check the different things like that, and then just kind of go and just and then going and doing the 10 taxi missions, and we're looking at probably like 40 minutes, so maybe less than an hour. You can get the trade price for the taxi car. What that trade price is going to be, I don't know. Looks like we're going to the upper deck, maybe. I guess we should at least be happy. At least now we finally will be able to get a Crown Vic in the game. Still can't get a cop car, but you know. All right, 0.94 out. So this is the 10th fare, I believe. Assuming I can. Oh, I took the wrong route. Just making loops. Practicing for NASCAR. That's a taxi lane. You can use that for passing, right? All right, let's try this time and go the other way and not get good. But so part of that stuff is trying to figure out. Part of this is trying to figure out which road I'm supposed to be on to get out of here. It's like the real airport. I guess we're going this way. So it really wasn't that far, other than the fact of me, taking a wrong turn and going the complete wrong direction. I think this should be 10.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the 10 maximum tip bonus, but additional fares can be completely increased the total earnings. So basically, looking at total earned is 14,611, and the so not the best. Let's see. Let me go look in our thing here. Should be. I don't know even where to buy it. Where do I buy the maybe special? No. I don't think it would be legendary. Get the Sea Sparrows off or discounted. I don't think it'd be legendary motorsports. That doesn't make sense at all. Seems like it would be, unless it's Warstock. Oh, there it is. Warstock cash and carry. Parts are the wars there, and it's showing me now for 487,000. I think so it's probably about $15 or $150,000 off by doing those missions. But even then, like, I don't know. I don't think that it's worth $500,000 to be able to get that thing. I'll buy it later. But with that, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'll try to get a video out for customization of the cab here later today. But I don't know. I'm underimpressed. So, but with that, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Like, I can't get out either. Like, I don't want to do these anymore. Like, how do I don't want to pick up the customer. All right, well, with that, I guess I'm stuck in a taxi cab for the rest of my life. You guys be safe, and we'll talk to y'all soon.